The last 2 days have just been amazing, coming off of a tough road weekend last weekend. We just finally came together and just played us and did our thing. And, all that hard work in the gym since August it's really paid off, bringing home 2 trophies this year, and it's been a lot of fun.
I think this weekend we just took a huge step in being able to execute our game plan, function well in the new environment. There have been a lot of things that have changed, and coming out with the big, scoreboard and all the on-camera stuff and all the internet stuff, and feeling like we've just gotten this event happening. I couldn't have asked for anything better. I'm just so excited about the festivities and the way that it feels to be at a match, and then more than anything for my team, and excited for them because they really stuck to a game plan. Having to turn over 4 teams in 2 days is a lot of work. So we had different scouts and different things that we needed to do against each team, and they continued to adjust. And so I was really happy to see our composure and maturity and pride and passion come out.
We go back with Troy. They came here last year and they took the tournament from us last year on our home court, so a little bitter taste in our mouths. We weren't going to let that happen again this year. We came out just on fire, just ready to play. We were prepared and we were rested and ready to go. I'm just fired up.
I've mentioned a couple times that Sonny Kirkpatrick is one of the best scouting coaches in the region. He knows how to really get his team to execute in offensive and defensive strategies that challenge teams. So we really were having to continue to address just throughout the match to different hitters, and I just thought it was going to be a competitive match anyway. We had a little bit of a rivalry from last year where they kind of thumped us here on our home court. We had to get that back. So it was a fun match to play. Wow, Kiara and Terea are by and large a big part of our offense, but we have so much more talent. When we get Emily being involved, that opens up things for them. So we have to be very systematic. So, we're replacing big-time players. Justine Young and Alyssa Lang were big-time players, and they scored a lot of points for us. So we knew we had to balance out our attack, be able to run the ball, all points on the antenna. It does a lot for our confidence, and for us to be growing. We're facing very different teams every weekend. Out at Savannah State, we had a big block in New Mexico with a fast offense, lots of power. We had a lot of, Southern Utah who runs a fast kind of West Coast style of play this weekend. We didn't see as much success, but the ability to rebound really feeds into our confidence, really feeds into our players maturing as they're on the court and continuing to be competitive and continuing to strive for excellence. So I was just excited. A little bit of the up and down was going to be interesting to see how we recovered, but I think we have a great schedule that's going to prepare us well for ASUN, and that's the most important part.
We knew this year would be a lot different. It would be a lot better. We have really grown. We all were here this summer and we worked hard. So coming into season, we expected to bring home some hardware, and that was a goal that we set out for ourselves. But 2 in 3 weeks is incredible, and we still have one more tournament left up in Charlotte. So it's been fun to step in the role as a senior. I couldn't ask for a better team to lead as a senior and to have behind me for my last year. It's been a lot of fun, and the MVP, that goes to my team because I couldn't do anything if they weren't right there with me. It's amazing. It makes you feel like big league. Like you got the replays up there and the live feed. It's a lot of fun, and it definitely brings up our spirits and keeps us motivated and intense, and having people there cheering for us and the guys that were painted, and it's just a new atmosphere in here, and it's so much better